Sarah Farasia.
Hi, David Yontef.
Tell me everything. Tell me.
I don't know. It's too busy. It's just too busy.
I
But I'm
hate
not
it.
going to complain. I'm not going to complain. You know what? Life is so good. I'm grateful beyond belief to do and have a career that I freaking love. And I wake up every morning thinking about in the best of ways. And haven't you, what was it? Does a job come to mind that you ever woke up and you had such a pit in your stomach about going? You just were like, I can't. I don't know if I can do this one more day. Did you ever feel that way about work?
I was a fucking corporate tax attorney
Mm.
where I had to wear a fucking suit with, no offense, straight people all day, all
Excuse
day.
me. Excuse
Now
me. That
I,
sounded offensive to me.
huh?
Excuse me.
Listen, I love straight people. I mean, to be honest with you, all my friends are girls. So, I mean, I got like, try being friends with a gay man. It is so fucking annoying.
I
So,
know.
all my friends are, straight. I love my straight bro friends. I love broing out and shit. But, try working with them. Ugh.
Why?
Macho, this and that, and everyone's dick is out and who has the biggest dick. So, yeah, to answer your question, for 4 fucking years, I had a pit in my stomach every day I woke up and went to practice corporate fucking tax law.
Oh,
Yes.
I do miss that a little bit. Yeah, you're right. There is something about straight men in a workplace. They love
Yeah.
to throw their dicks around. I love
I mean,
it.
sometimes you take a peek, you join in on who has the biggest dick, you give them your opinion. I'm always willing to help. But listen, I've said it before. Listen, Demi Moore just did an interview like a
Okay.
few weeks ago. I really want to see that movie too. It's supposed to be great. And apparently they're like, see it in the movie theater, and it's like that horror movie she's in. But she
Okay.
did an interview and she's like, look, when I was young, I put my body through whatever, G.I. Jane and like Indecent Proposal. And she's like, I was just, like when you're building your career and you're
Mhm.
a certain age, you have goals and aspirations. I had that in the company that I ran that I sold, and I had that here too. I did. But to me is like, I am just in the best phase of my life because she's like, I truly like there's no thirst. Like I don't want anything. And to your point, since you bring it up, that's how I feel about this career. Yes, just like Call Her Daddy, I don't even need 125 million. I'm willing to sell this podcast. Yes, someone come along and buy this for a decent amount that I would sell it for. I would love a TV play because I can't do TV on my own. But if none of this happens, and chances are none of this will ever happen, I don't want anything. If this is it, this is it. This is my career. My salary this year is the same as last year. At the end of the day, you and I have talked about this. We're going to probably have a similar year to that we did last year. This is enough. I want for nothing. This is it. I'll stay here behind this microphone with these wonderful people till the day that I drop dead, which will probably be at this fucking microphone. Chances are.
That's a pretty good life. Yeah. I mean,
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I'm happy. I don't
no.
want. I'm available for opportunities. Put something in front of me. But if this is it, I'm good. Like to me, I'm good.
Yeah. That's a good place to be. I
I'm
agree.
good. I mean, I'm
Very
just
lucky.
living in reality. This is probably it. And this is a wonderful life that I get to like sit home and I mean, now, I have to go to LA and New York, which are also my homes, but I gotta haul my ass. But like the days, especially that you don't have to leave the house. Oh, order
Yeah.
that Chinese food, order that pizza.
I know.
I love
I,
a buffet, by the way. I love a buffet. I love when you could get the chicken parm and the
oh,
General
here we go.
Tso's. No, I love a buffet. Let me tell you something. I'm pissed. I'm pissed at COVID because they took away. Has anyone ever been to the Aria in Vegas? The
Yes.
best. Have you ever eaten at the buffet?
The crazy good hotel. Yeah. It's amazing.
You
Beautiful.
got that steamed dumplings with that. Don't you? Look how excited I am with that pad thai with the peanut sauce. Then you had the chicken parm. Then you had the pizza. Then you had the omelet. Then you had the French toast. Then you had the pot stickers. Then you had the shrimp. Then you had the burritos. I like mixing it all together.
Wow. Okay. And now we know why he's on Ozempic.
Right?
Oh, my friend, we have so much tea to get to. Do you want to start with Real Housewives of New York coming back in Potomac?
Oh God. Before we get there, can I say one thing? Stassi, it's interesting.
Yeah, talk
Stassi
about
did
stuff.
an interview recently where she said that
Mm.
she was, after her second book, asked back by the producer, I assume she means Alex Baskin, for Vanderpump Rules, and went to a meeting, and she was gonna turn it down because, her second book was going well. And she was like, just kind of like what I just said. She was like, I can kind of do this on my own terms. I mean, you guys fired me. This is before her own show now and before the return of the podcast, but her second book, and it was doing well. And Alex Basket, or some producer, I assume it's him, invited her to a meeting, and she was probably going to turn it down, but she took the meeting. And when she got there, he said, you know what? Like, I spoke too soon. Like, I don't have permission to bring you back. And she was like, thank God I was going to turn this down. Cause can you imagine if I said yes and then like they had to call me like a week later, like psychologically, like we're bringing you back after we fired you and you went on Tamron Hall and like the whole world hates you. And now, whoops, we made a mistake. I found that interesting.
That is great. I mean, hey, one meeting can change your life.
Stassi Schroeder fired again without even being rehired.
Crazy. And now look at her.
Look at her.
Getting ready to have the biggest comeback in Hollywood. It's the late actor David Carradine always had my favorite saying, and I
Biggest comeback ever, Sarah. Really?
yeah, in
Really?
reality TV, you don't think so? Who's bigger?
I mean, Terry Hatcher, she went on that Desperate Housewives after being
Okay,
vanished by
no,
reality TV.
who's having a bigger comeback ever than
Well,
Stassi Schroeder? Who?
hers is really good. Jax Taylor.
Yeah, but Jax wasn't. I mean, you've got to remember, Stassi and Kristen Doty were the epicenter of racial, like of accusing a woman
More
of
than
black.
Jax, yeah. More than
Yeah,
Jax.
Jax was sort of like on the outcast of that. And by the way, I do believe, isn't Faith Stowers still suing Stassi? Isn't there still a lawsuit allegedly out there? Now, very well could have been dropped and it's very quiet. But I mean, you this is big. I mean, this woman, she had an enormous, I'm talking Stassi, an enormous podcast to be dropped by iHeart. I mean, iHeart doesn't really want to fire you for anything
I was gonna say,
if you're
guys,
making a money. So
you can't cancel me and Sarah. Like and if you're not on a company, to get off Apple and Spotify is virtually impossible. Like we would have to literally start saying some things against the president, against whoever's about to be president. We'd have to start come on here and turn on the mic and be really racially insensitive for an hour, right? I mean, to get off Apple and Spotify, that's hard. She got off all of it. No
I
more.
mean, maybe Brandy Glanville arguably had the greatest comeback. I mean, a little bit, this whole Stassi thing is yet to play out. I mean, is it a good idea to come back? I mean, it hasn't worked for Brandy.
Yeah, I
Hasn't
think
worked
Stassi's
for
smart.
Bethany Frankel. All right. Maybe.
I think she's smart. There's only one comeback in reality TV that I'm interested in. Her first name is Christine and her last name is Quinn.
Oh, I know.
Woo! Bring her back, man. Bring her back.
Wow. And talk about laying low. I mean, my God, she's really pulled back from the limelight.
Yeah,
That was
she's
awful.
on
That
the
was awful.
social. She's still got the videos going on the social. You know what I'm saying?
She just seems very quiet. Like you don't hear anything about that. And that was just